my daughter's resentment. I came home late at night. To my surprise, my daughter was standing at the doorstep. Our front door nightlight was dim, pulsing very slowly like it was about to die. I approached her, and she held out her hand, making a stopping gesture.
I want you to leave. Don't ever come back here.
I noticed her eyes were pitch black and not blue. I was puzzled, but I kept walking towards her and asked her, "What's wrong, Amy? Where is your mom?" Again, she would tell me to leave and not come in the house. She went inside and locked the door. I used my key to open the door. It wouldn't turn. I forced it a bit, breaking the key. Damn. I went to the backyard to try the back door. The lights on our gazebo were on. My backyard is a garden with a couple flower beds here and there, bushes, a tall tree that gives shade to the house and gazebo, and a small water fountain. I walked on the stone pathway that leads to the gazebo. I see my wife talking to someone. I greeted my wife and her visitor. When she saw me, they both fell silent. She told me that Amy was acting erratic. She was making threats and breaking things in the house. My wife introduced our neighbor next door. The reason why he's here is because he heard Amy screaming like a lunatic and quickly came over to see what was happening and calmed her down, she told me. My neighbor whispered something in her ear. My wife stood up and handed me a knife. She told me I had to kill my daughter. This was insane. I asked, why? She responded with this outrageous reason, that Amy was under demonic possession, and to end her suffering, I had to stab her in the heart with the knife. I looked at the blade. My wife pressures me into taking it. She grips my hand to the knife, telling me,
You have to kill her. It's the only way.
Within seconds, the blade shatters. I let go of the handle and hits the floor. My wife and neighbor gasped as they looked behind me and ran away. When I turned, my daughter was standing there, staring at me. She told me to follow her into the house. As I was looking at her, I came into a trance. When I came to, I was in the living room. I looked at my hand. I was holding the handle of the broken knife, but my hand was full of blood. Then I heard my daughter speak, and I looked up. The white of her eyes were pitch black, and then she came closer to me with an evil smirk on her face. Her hand turned into a claw and slashed me. I blocked her slash with my arms. She heckled me. I looked through the openings of my arms and saw the neighbor I just met behind my daughter. His hand was placed on her shoulder. He bent down and whispered in her ear. I lowered my guard and yelled, "Get away from her!" My neighbor turned his attention to me and shape-shifted into a shadow with horns. Before I could react with what was in front of me, I woke up.